Hi guys, my name is Cherita. I'm the most positive person you'll ever meet. I guarantee it.
We are singing to our love.
Can you guys believe that NCA is here? Like, it is actually NCA. Like, NCA started yesterday, and today the first NCA champs were crowned. I thought about doing a recap of every single day of NCA, but yesterday I had to work and I really didn't get a chance to watch NCA. So today I binge watched cheerleading because that's super healthy. And I decided that I was going to talk about some level 4 divisions that I watched today. If you guys are interested in level 1s, level 2s, level 3s, and restricted 5s, let me know and I will do my best to make videos on all of those divisions. But as you know, NCA is the biggest nationals, so it's kind of hard to go through every single division in every single video. But for you guys, I will definitely try. Before I get started, go ahead and click the subscribe button for new content every week. And make sure you guys are following me on all of my social media that will be linked below in the description box. So let's get started. I'm just gonna go through the placements and I will talk a little bit about each team. Small Youth 4 in first place, Spirit of Texas Little Divas. I thought it was a good routine. The one thing that I'm going to say, which is a blanket statement about all the level 4 teams that I talk about, unless I specifically point it out, is I cannot stand watching level 4 layouts because they are not true layouts. They're all whipped or they're piked. Most athletes do not set and pull hollow like they should in layouts, so that is just my #1 pet peeve when it comes to this division. So instead of repeating myself over and over and over, just know that I was not a fan of any of the layouts unless I said, wow, they had a really good layout. Some highlights with Spirit of Texas Little Divas. The center basket girl had a beautiful kick full basket. They had great bow and arrows. They had great flexibility. Their timing and their stunts and their dismounts were off just by a little bit. They could have cleaner double downs with squeezing their ankles together. They did have really good jumps, but they just need to make sure that they are always pointing their toes. Overall, they had a great routine. It was definitely a first place routine. Second place, Ice Avalanche. I wasn't a big fan of their baskets. They could have been cleaner. I noticed a lot of kick fulls within the level 4 division overall is when athletes do their kick first, they do not hollow into their full. So there's a lot of like twisting in pieces. So they'll kick and then they'll try to take their shoulders without their hips, which causes the basket to not look very clean. They had an amazing save in their pyramid. It could have been very disastrous. And obsessed with the center jumper. She was super good. Third place, Cheer Athletics Wondercats. This routine totally broke my heart because their pyramid just fell apart, and that's probably one of the worst things to happen is once your pyramid just crumbles, it's hard to get back up and redeem yourselves, and it's also hard to get those pyramid points because if you don't have a pyramid, you don't have pyramid points. So that was very, very disappointing. But they had a very strong routine other than that. Their scale full downs were beautiful. I loved their tuck full baskets. They were executed so well. And their last 3 tumblers, I believe it's like 2 that go this way and 1 that goes that way, like diagonally. So 2 this way, 1 that way, whatever. Those last 3 tumblers were amazing. It was a really good division. I love Youth 4, Youth 5, Youth 3 divisions when the athletes are doing level appropriate skills. I love watching younger athletes do a lot of these higher level skills. Next is Small Junior A. First place, Team Illinois Silver Charm. I loved everything about their routine. They had a very creative opening stunt. I saw some beautiful layouts. I think I saw like a bobble in the stunt, but it may have been a technique error within the routine. Beautiful double downs with ankles squeezed together. It was just a really great routine. Second place, Woodlands Elite Patriots. They had a very strong opening, a really high opening basket toss. The Flyers were a little bit off in their elites, but nothing to where it looked like a bad roll-off. I felt like the routine was rushed just a little bit. The first tumbler and the running tumbling pass had a beautiful layout, and the little center flyer was super adorbs. Third place was Stars Viper Boom Slang 4. I'm literally obsessed with their uniforms. They looked so good on the mat. But besides their uniforms, they had a really good routine. I just noted little things here and there, like they need to squeeze their ankles in their double downs. There was somebody who did a layout during their jump section that was really good. It was executed very well. I've never heard of this gym before, but they are really good. And I love when teams that I've never heard of do well at big competitions like this. And then also, there was a girl, she was a center dancer, and she did like a pirouette to the splits. Literally gave me life. Fourth place, Brandon All-Stars Junior Silver. I know day one they had a pyramid fall, but they recuperated for day 2. They have really solid stunting. I really like that about them. Their flyers could work on their flexibility a little more. They have decent layouts. Not all of them are very whipped or piked or archy. And I noticed that in all of their doubles, whether it was a double down or their double twist baskets, they spun in one piece and their ankles were squeezed together, which is something that I know judges really look for. Fifth place was Infinity All-Stars Junior Fate. Go Morgan. They had a solid routine. I know they came off of some issues from day 1 as well. They had beautiful double downs. They had really pretty kick full baskets, and the center toe touch basket was beautiful. So it was a good overall routine. They just need to make sure that they are doing the same thing on both days. Because this was such a long division, I'm just going to list 6th through 11th place. 6th place was KC Cheer Fantasy. 7th place, Prodigy All-Star Steel. 8th place, Cheer Athletics Ruby Cats. 9th place, Gym Time Illinois Phoenix. 10th place, Cheer Station Arrows. And 11th place, Texas Wolverine Razor Blades. Next division is level 4.2 large senior co-ed. I'm not the biggest fan of level 4.2, but there were some exciting teams in this division. First place, Cheer Extreme Angels. That was such a solid 4.2 routine. I love the creative bow and arrow entry into their stunts. The boys really stood out in the jump section. They had great jumps. All of the flyers executed heel stretch full downs really well. Heel stretches is probably the hardest body position to twist from, and they did it really well. And once again, I was totally obsessed with their center dancer. Second place was Infinity Athletics Cobalt. They had very clean tumbling. I really enjoyed that. There was a girl who did this beautiful tumbling combo to the front. It was front handspring step out, round off, back handspring step out, front handspring, round off, back handspring, or something like that. But not only did she do it, but it was gorgeous. Legs straight, toes pointed. It was everything that I love to see in a tumbler. They did have a stunt bobble like before their double down. I'm not sure if they completed that double down, but it was a very good recovery. And they all had beautiful kick full baskets, not the kick with the twisting in pieces that I talked about earlier. Third place, ACC Senior Platinum. They could have had cleaner double twisting baskets. The creativity and the difficulty is definitely there, but they need to work on timing of their stunts, timing of their tumbling, and that will help them score higher. And the boy who did the spin to splits during the jump section killed it. I love when people are able to shine like that and show their personality. And then their ending basket was super pretty. Fourth place, Apex Cheer Senior Gold. They had really good stunting, very solid stunting, good technique from the bases. Their timing was a little off in their back walkover, back handsprings. They did have a pyramid fall, but they recovered really well. And yes, for that center jumper. I'm so impressed with how these teams are highlighting their athletes. I love it. 5th place, California All-Stars, senior silver. They did have a stunt fall, but one thing that I noticed about their routine is they did kick full dismounts and they were executed really well. And in 6th place was Extreme Cheer Fury. I do want to give a critique for their basket tosses, and this isn't just them, this is for anybody who does not do this. Whenever you are executing a basket, it makes the basket toss look really well if you arch out of the skill. The next division is level 4 small senior co-ed. 1st place, California All-Stars Blackjacks. Blackjacks they won worlds, they won nationals, they won regionals, they won everything. They had such a good routine, and Blackjacks has been a powerhouse team for the past couple years, but they do their routine and it just looks so effortless. They even had a major fall and still won. Everything else in their routine was flawless. Majority of their athletes have beautiful layouts. They definitely have very strong tumbling, and one of my favorite parts in the entire routine is when their flyers pull free stretches. Very, very good routine. 2nd place, Cheer Extreme Prodigy. They had excellent stunting technique. Their full arounds were incredibly solid. Their opening toe touch basket was extremely high, executed very well. It did travel like to the right or to the left a little bit, but it was still a good basket toss. They had a stunt bobble, maybe it was a fall, I'm not sure. It never came all the way down, but I think it was in transition to another stunt, so maybe it could have been a technique thing. I'm not sure what the judges called it, but there was definitely a stunting issue. The last kick full basket in the center, which was behind all the other baskets, was beautiful. And what I really liked in their pyramid was their last structure transition where they kicked their heads. They like kicked their heads. I don't know. I don't know what anything is called. I just know that it looked really good. 3rd place, Prodigy All-Stars Ice. They had a toss lib and it was really, really good. They had really good jumps. I think their tumbling technique probably hurt them a little bit. They had a lot of piked layouts. Their switch up to heel stretches were incredibly solid, and then their timing was off a little bit in their baskets. 4th place, Express Cheer Ecstasy. There was another toss lib that was executed really well. I'm glad they're teaching these boys to partner stunt early on in their cheer careers. It makes my soul happy. The boy was an incredible tumbler. He had good layouts. Once again, center jumper gave me life. And their pike open or pike star basket, I guess it depends on what you call it, but it was a really good basket. I'm enjoying seeing other baskets done well than just the typical double twist basket. 5th place, Woodlands Elite Strikers. In the beginning, there was a girl who did a front handspring, front pike, and it was so pretty. I loved it. And they used their girls to get their partner stunting points. So it doesn't have to be the boys that get you your partner stunting points. And I love the fact that girls are partner stunting as well. In their double downs, they did have their ankles crossed and they had a pyramid fall, but they had beautiful kick full baskets, and the taller boy had very, very good layouts. And the rest of the teams, 6th place was Central Jersey All-Stars Stun Guns. 7th place was Cheer Central Suns Shade. 8th place was All-Star Revolution Victory. 9th place was Twist and Shout Ivy. 10th place was Green Bay Elite Orange. 11th place was Cheer Athletics Galacticats. And 12th place was Premier Athletics Kings and Queens. And the last level 4 division is the Open 4 division. 1st place, Cheer Athletics Savage Cats. This team had beautiful layouts, very strong tumbling. They did have like a stunt fall, but it recovered really, really fast. I liked how in their jump section they had a toe touch basket hit when they did their toe touches on the ground, and the center dancer gave me life. 2nd place, NorCal Elite Nemesis. Beautiful opening basket. There was a popped pass, but that probably didn't really matter because they had more than enough running tumbling to meet the running tumbling criteria. Their stunting was amazing. Beautiful, beautiful kick full baskets. They just had some minor like bobble balance check issues from some of the flyers. Third place, California All-Star Shadow. They kind of had a rough performance. There was a touchdown in the standing tuck section. They had 2 stunt falls. One I think may have been a major stunt fall, but they have wonderful tumbling. They actually have laid out layouts. Center basket, you guys already know it was beautiful. He does it perfect every single time. And there's always some athletes that just bring attention to themselves, and he is definitely that person. Other than the stunt falls, the rest of the routine was really good. Fourth place, Laredo All-American Blackout. I don't know who this team is, who this gym is, but they are very good. They had a very strong opening. They had wonderful jumps to tumbling. I love their jump sequence because they did a variety of jumps. They did have, I think, a stunt bobble. Their flexibility is really good from their flyers, and it was just an overall really good routine. Fifth place, Cheerific, oh Lord help me, Cheerific Techniques Blackhawks. I like their jump section as well because they show a variety of jumps. They have a level appropriate routine, but they just need to clean it up and work on some technique. The rest of the teams were 6th place, Angel City Athletics Rapture, 7th place, Gym Time Cheer Twisters, which they're from Mexico, 8th place, ZSA Roar, they're from Australia, and they were the only all-girl team, and in 9th place, Top Athletics, and they are also from Mexico. There we have it. Those are the level 4 teams that I watched in grave detail today. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you guys know any of the people that I shouted out or highlighted in this video, please tweet them at me or share them this video, something. I just want them to know that they are acknowledged. They do have a fan. I enjoyed their performance. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a positive and love-filled day. Bye.